I haven't done this yet. Wait, what? Oh god, this is all new. Shit. Let me go ahead and change the camera. Dabadoo, make good idea, dude. Oh god. Well, the white chick with the giant ass, let me tap that. If you're talking about lady, she's 12 years old in this game. Jesus Christ, chat room. Wow. BB open nuke. I think this is finally it. I think this is finally the tower revisit that I've been notoriously dreading is going to happen eventually. Good old tower revisit.
Are you gonna go?
Yes, I'm going to finish him off.
Well, you might as well forget it, because you're no match for him.
Regardless, I must go. I had a chance to stop him before, but I couldn't. I'm responsible for all this mess.
Responsible? Does it bother you that much?
He's my father. Besides, who else can undo what he's done? A demon like you wouldn't understand.
I will say, the sequence of events and the way the storytelling works in DMC 3 is probably the best of the entire series. It's not amazing.
Father and family, huh?
It's not like the best story ever.
Well, I'll go too. But you better hurry if you don't want me to take all the credit.
But the sequence of events that leads to the characters to where they are eventually going to go is still good. Like, the characters interacting is good. I think there are elements in DMC 4 that are fun. Like Nero bantering with people and Dante bantering with monsters and all that stuff is fun. But like, there is not a cohesive narrative in DMC 4. Like, I can barely tell you what's going on. It's pretty much God's the bad guy. God was actually the devil. We gotta kill the devil. Nero is an arm. I don't know why. It's been a long time. When you get the stories that try to overcomplicate shit, it just isn't effective. Like, the game sort of loses what the hell's going on. So, yeah, the story is Kyrie! I think, and DMC 3 is simple, like, Dante's after his brother is the evil version of him, and he's gonna destroy the damn world. But there's somebody even more evil than Virgil now. Like, it's effective. And I will say, from the little bit I have played at a preview event for DMC 5, which I did get to play a good chunk of the game, the storytelling is better than any of the games so far. It's better than, like, there's a lot more characters, which can be overcomplicated, like, can be complicating things a bit. But I will say, hearing the characters interact and talk to each other in DMC 5 is really good. Like, it's the best of the whole series. It's not a high bar, Patreon again. Absolutely. It's not really it's not like, and I'm not saying it's incredible or like what it has to live up to is going to be ridiculously hard, but the little bit I have played is like, it's genuinely fun. Like, there's some fun moments that set themselves up in DMC 5. At least so far. What about DMC? I'd actually say DMC I don't remember any of the fucking story in DMC, but I do like the character interactions, you know, the bigger dick, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you know, I think is actually really funny. Do I think it's a narrative masterpiece? Probably not. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Let's go buy some orbs. Yeah, and its story isn't great, and there's like a very big twist in the end that is like, what? Okay, whatever. 3 of 7. I do love me some Devil Trigger in this game. But I already used one of these. No, I actually have an assortment of Vital L's and Vital S's. And Devil Stars. Holy shit, I'm gonna buy a Purple Orb. What's my favorite DMC game? I mean, okay, so it's been a long time since I've played these games. I watched them played because Simmons didn't play a whole bunch of them back in the day. So when we did this back in 2012, 2013, I think it was 2012, when Dante was pretty much going away, and now that Dante's back, I get to play him. So, I'd say upon revisiting right now, DMC 3 is definitely the best one between 1, 2, and 3. But I'm gonna have to go back and check out the other games. Like, I'm really curious how DMC 4 holds up, because I've been watching a bunch of other streamers, like Retro Gaijin and Man vs. Game, and, you know, a lot of people that are getting ready for DMC 5. And, a lot of them are underwhelmed by DMC 4. A lot of them are like, this game sucks. And DMC 4 is absolutely got some of the biggest flaws of any DMC game next to DMC 2. With the best combat, which is really funny. It's like, DMC, I feel that DMC 4 is like having a V12 engine inside of a fucking Fiat. Like, an old dinky Fiat, or a Saturn. Like an old 1990s Saturn. It's like, on the inside, it's badass, and there's this amazing shit that you can do, and it's fucking crazy. But you look at the game and you're like, all these levels suck total dick, and oh my god, you have to do the same game again, and oh my god. Sounds like Marvel Infinite. I actually have made the comparison to Devil May Cry 4 to Marvel Infinite, but a lot of people don't pick up on that because a lot of people didn't play MVCI to know that it is fun. But it's tough to make that comparison because MVCI on the outside looks like absolute trash. Like, it looks so bad. DMC 4 isn't a bad looking game. I think DMC 4 is still a good looking game. DMC 4 manages to look good and play really good, but what would be a good example? It's like, there's gameplay elements in DMC 4 that are fantastic, the combat is fantastic, but the levels aren't. So that means that the overall gameplay experience is kind of hindered a bit, right? That means that shit is fucked up in many ways. So it's like, I can tell you, yeah, gameplay in DMC 4, I'm sorry, gameplay in MVCI overall is fantastic. Small grievances aside, the best playing Marvel vs. Capcom in my opinion. The combat in DMC 4 is good, but a lot of other elements like the level design and the pacing of the game suck. Like, it's super lazy. It's like I feel that there were similar development issues with Devil May Cry 4 and MVCI in many ways, and it hurts the game for it. But the thing that kept people going back to DMC 4 are the same things that kept people going back to Marvel Infinite, much like myself. Is that the combat is fucking awesome. Like, and what is a fighting game without its combat? Nothing. Like, that is fighting games. Like, I mean, actually it is kind of comparable. Like, MVCI's story mode I think is pretty fucking terrible and below average, and DMC 4's combat is amazing while its, you know, overall level design and pacing are super below average. So yeah, I guess that is kind of similar in many ways. So I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that stuff plays out in 5. No spoilers. I know there's a shit ton of spoilers out there. My god, chat, I was, actually I'm not even gonna talk about it. Fuck it. I'm sorry if I sound a little under the weather, because I am. I went on a flight yesterday, chat, to go play Redacted up in Redacted, and I had to go someplace and come back in the same day, and I was feeling okay on the way up there. I've been kind of sick after not being sick. Like my ears have been kind of plugged up, and I've been coughing a little bit here and there, but I haven't felt like ill. So I was like, oh, I'm just getting over this stupid fucking cold that everyone in the world has right now. And I went up to NorCal. Oh, I'm sorry, I went up to somewhere. I went up to somewhere, and I played something. And I was feeling pretty good. Unfortunately, I landed, and my ears were killing me. Like, I was dying. Like, I started descending on my flight, and the pressure change in the plane. Holy shit, dude. I was dying. So as we landed, my ear became completely plugged up when I got to the ground. I could not pop my ears. So I was in pain for like 2 hours after the flight, and I couldn't hear anything. That kept up the whole day. The whole day I couldn't hear anything out of my right ear, and when I would lean forward, my ear would clear up like there was a liquid in my ear somehow, and when I moved it, it moved in my head, allowing me to fucking hear. So it was terrible. And what that did was it loosened some other shit up in my neck and my face. So I was coughing and sneezing and blowing my nose like crazy, and I felt really bad. I had to like leave the room a few times because I just didn't want to be around people. Anyway, I came back home, and this looks like an item. I came back home. Virgil's weapon. Oh shit, Beowulf. And on the flight on the way down, I took like Sudafed, and I took aspirin, or Sudafed had aspirin in it, and I took gum and did everything you possibly could do to make sure I wasn't gonna go through hell again. And on the descent down, like, it was funny, on the way up, my ear cleared up. I was like, holy shit, I can hear again. Like, having your equilibrium be fucked and then having it suddenly be fine, I was like, holy shit, I'm okay. And then I started descending again, and my ears went to shit once again. So I was like ripping into this gum, and then drinking nonstop to swallow and try to pop my ears. Oh, dude, it sucked. And it was like that for like 20 minutes straight. I was just looking at the clock. And on the way down, it wasn't as bad, but it still really sucked. Like, it fucking hurt. That's Beowulf over there. I gotta switch this up. So, anyway, long story short, it pretty much confirmed that I have, like, some sort of infection. Like, there's something going on in my ears, there's something going on in my throat and my chest still after being sick. So I went to the doctor today, and he's like, yeah, a lot of people are going through this. Let me give you some heavy-ass duty, what's it called? Not antidepressants. Let me give you some heavy-duty antibiotics. So, I got some antibiotics. I don't feel ill, per se, but my god, dude, so many, and every single person I feel like I've spoken to, and I've done a lot of traveling. Like, I traveled a lot last Monday, I traveled this Monday, I did before for Devil May Cry. Like, I've been traveling a lot and talking to a lot of people, and so many people are saying the same shit. I just got done with being sick, and I feel like I'm getting sick again. And I had to have gotten that shit around a bunch of other people. So, it's like an epidemic, yeah. Like, every single person, me and JJ had to go out and talk to, like, tax people and stuff like that. Everyone's saying the same shit. It's everywhere. So, your son, your daughter, and you are sick, it's everywhere right now. And that's kind of what happens. It's like, So, don't worry. I'm not going out and doing stupid shit. I'm like, keeping myself liquidated, keeping myself hydrated, making sure I'm keeping swelling down and stuff like that. I feel good enough to stream, but it's obviously like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh Jesus, what the hell is going on, dude? Fuck. It just sucks. I just wanna, like, and I feel that Jessica's been sick for like she was sick for like a month and a half, and then I got it after she did, and then now I'm getting something again. So I'm just like, I just want to live again. I just want to live and consistently stream and consistently make YouTube videos and just just get back to like the weird life that I have in general, and just have something that's consistent, because it makes me feel awful that I can't, and there's so much shit coming out, like I just need find a little bit of consistency is all I'm saying. I'm gonna go Cerberus and Beowulf? Let's do that. I really wish I didn't spend all my damn points. Like, I just spent all my damn points. Actually, no, I got 8K. Beast Uppercut and Air Hike, of course, costs $20,000. I'm gonna buy the Beast Uppercut. Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to be just like Devil May Cry 1. Yeah, and I'm hoping the antibiotics are what it is, because... Oh, that's like the old game. Ugh. Oh, I do have it. I just gotta get it to level 2, because that is trash. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, Kick 13 is in there, right? I don't think Kick 13 is in there. Huh. Nothing else in the air right now. So anyway, thank you for sticking with me, chat. I got some cool videos going up tomorrow that are actually talking about the thing that I went to a couple weeks ago. And unfortunately, it's going to be a little while till I can talk about the things I saw over the past couple of days. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty excited about a lot of shit. Is it like a delay? There you go. That's 1, 2. There it is. That's the hot ticket. Okay, so it's 1, 2 delay. Anyway, Chad, yeah, there's some badass stuff that I can't wait to talk to you about. But I gotta get better. Simple as that. By the way, isn't like the Mortal Kombat pre-beta like isn't the... Sorry, I'm talking to you guys and not playing the game. There's a lot of shit has happened. Isn't the fucking... That's like next Thursday or Friday, right? Isn't the... Yeah, Kano's tomorrow, and potentially another reveal, people are saying. But the stress test... I know the beta is at like the end of the month. It's like the 24th or some shit. The stress test is like the 15th, 16th, 17th, right? They actually said it was 3 days, which is crazy. I mean, I hope I fucking get in. I haven't actually asked anybody, but they did say I have no code, so I figured not to ask. But between me, Kenny, and Steve, and Simmons, if we only get one code, then we're just gonna do like 39-hour streams or some shit, I don't know. We'll try to stream like crazy if we get one code. But I have a funny feeling that stress test is like there's gonna be a lot of issues. I got a funny feeling it's not gonna be like smooth sailing. Give me that. So I realized this attack doesn't actually let you do riser. Maybe I have to like manually jump and follow it up? Maybe. I mean, I hope I get a code. I hope they end up finding a way to give certain streamers codes, because I think it's I think the more people what I really want, what I really personally want, and we've been very vocal about how we feel about the gameplay of Mortal Kombat, MK11, and I'm also very vocal that things can absolutely change and the game isn't out, so I can't fully judge it. All I can do is explain my experience from playing it. I want more people to play it. Like, I'm actually really curious, because this game changes MK so much, I'm like, I'm not completely sold on the changes that they've done, but I haven't played a ton of it enough to sort of pull a complete conclusive opinion. Oh, what's my style? Oh shit. I gotta change this. I gotta change the Swordmaster. So I'm more curious to go check out other people playing the game and see what they feel about, like, after the first few hours, how people feel about the gameplay in MK11. Because it's way different. It's very slow. Crows, thank you for the 10 bucks, dude. The come is I, and so is time have. All right, that works. Scarecrow Davis and Pinal Sarek, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Yeah, we play Bloody Roar a lot on this channel, Shadow Cooper. You gotta buy the Riser upgrade. Oh, okay, I get it. So what does Swordmaster do on this one? Damn, I got fireballs? You didn't have that in Marvel 3 or Marvel Infinite. Oh, but he certainly had this. Chat room, does this have full invincibility? Tell me it does. Chat, tell me this is full body fucking invincible. Tell me it leads into a hard knockdown. Tell me. The hammer? I think it might. Yeah, someone did say, and I do, and that's why I see why they're changing the game. Soul said MK should be a slower paced game. It was like that in the beginning. It's part of its DNA. And I do say that is a fair point, and a lot of people will like the fact that it's going back to Mortal Kombat 1/2, because we can all agree Mortal Kombat 3 is a little ballistic. R1 back circle? That doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. But the history of Mortal Kombat from like 1994 to 2015, it's a long time, for the most part has been very aggressive, you know? Wow. Okay. So it's a lot different. I mean, it's a lot different. I don't think I can really voice my opinion about how the game plays until it's really out, but I can absolutely say what I feel based on the things that we played with it for those like 4 hours. Yeah, this is some Marvel shit. This is some Marvel shit right here. This into this is straight Marvel versus Capcom. Right there. Actually, there's a bunch of people in here. Thank you, guys. Rai Kage Ryu, Toxic Pretender, Gunstar Ace, Chief Michael N.A., Zephyr Calling, Spazilla, Cave Troll, Proof Gold, Grumrick, Unbarrackable, Dandy 5, Ligarai, I Phantom Jester, Angus Ewick, let me actually go over here. Pinal Sarek, Scarecrow Davis, Simple Paradise, Arkanoe, That Nutoasty, Bone Mark, Rache, Zero Angel, Burvin, Neumann, welcome, Bloody Reigns, 02, Lost Soul, Misbehave, Franken Nero, Turbo Broomdock, Erection, Dingus McFadden, Kinky Walrus, Mr. Davy, Zephin, Foxer, Spirit of the Bat, Zangai, Terrible Goose, Armored Knight, Azure Instant, Cold Master, Sional, Londo, Insane Cyclone, STR, Saint Swift, Arcanum, Mike B, Terran Gel, Burning Shuriken, One Final Echo, Osigo, Ruaperlin, Rakant, Evan Crux, and Omega 7998, Strange Brew, Crory to He-Man, Jay Froster, Salvadude, Ash Cash, Cherry Bomb, Neka Samo, Chuggles McMeow, Shadow Scorpion, Troy Anami, Tone Gizzle, Red Blaze, XFFB Holy, Collinator, Hillbear, Lone Sloth, Daft Dude, Soft Fluffy Boy, Altonair, Valmont, Schlordane, Dirthwin, or Drinwin, Setnam, J. Michael, Wings Bearer, Darthbane, Ren Bad Guy. Panda is moving? Fuck. What are you talking about, chat, dude? Freaking me out. Hell? Being weird. Raiko Minamoto, Top Shot, D-Kill, RPG Killer, Neo Weeaboo, Praetorian, The Arnett, Legion, Mistpage, Shin Raven, Guts and Love, Infinity Reach, thank you for the gift sub. Sharma 18, The One Top Cat, Blood Couches, Old Chief, Venice Killer, Turbo Grappler, Trevor, Beautiful Jim, Von Gola, Shojin, Cyber Beta, and Tackiest Willie. Thank you guys. And new up at the top is Godaka, DDC, Vansirk, Toxic Ocelot, Draco Design, Faceful, Not Deskittles, True Alcoholic, Tsunami of Poo, great name, terrible name, Clarity Shadow, Misspoken Gamer, Gusty Joker, and Slickest Tactus, Liquid Snake, Omenarch, Gromrick, Tank, Rengioboro, Zanzibar Junker, Green Beast. Thank you, dudes. Appreciate it, guys. Great name, terrible name. Fucking panda, turn around. Oh, the Sudafed is kicking in. I can feel my eyes drying out, chat. Here, cheers. Chat room, cheers. Cheers. This is not a joke. Someone's like, this is not a joke. This is real and it is not a joke. You die in the game. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Nothing. I'm looking at the screen right now. It's not moving. There's nothing moving. There is no panda. It's not even moving. Chat room. Chat room. I'm gonna be honest with you here. You realize that that's a balloon, right? You realize that's a balloon. And you realize that I can't be sitting in a dank room, completely stilled aired. I need to have air in here. You realize that's a balloon. And if other air moves around the balloon, what's inside the balloon is helium, which is lighter than air. So, what I'm also saying is, ah! Ah! Ow! This thing keeps whipping around and whacking the shit out of me!
Chat room? I don't know. Chat room, there might be some helium in here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't hear anything. It's a lot. There's a good chance the helium could be. Now, chat room, you're all fucking high, okay? Understand. Please understand. Did I just get outed? Did Benny's voice just get outed? Why does he sound like Benny? Why does he sound like Benny? Oh no! That's my secret. I'm always Benny. Don't tell anybody, okay? Don't tell anybody I told you. Alright? Don't tell anybody I told you. I pay voice actors good money to play the part of Benny. Good money. Okay, where the fuck are we? Chat room deviated the shit out of me.
Going to the top obsidian path. And this is very dynamic. I want to punch some things. The Sudafed is working just fine. Alright. A lot of traversing. Uh-oh. I'm going the right way. Oh, shit! This is going well. Ow. You guys are dicks, you know that? I wonder what the gimmick is to kill these guys. Ow! What the fuck, Dante? Oh, what? How? What and how? Oh, fuck this. There we go. This is just whiffing like crazy. Is that just the gimmick, really? Are they just like, that's what they do? Okay, screw this. I think one of these attacks from Cerberus does it, so I'm doing that instead. Dude, you're glitching into the fucking... Guys fucking suck. God, I see why these people suck. These people said this enemy sucks. I'm like, oh, they're not that bad. And now I get into one, and there's one of their friggin' backs is to a wall. For crap, and both of their backs are to walls. I understand. I get it now. Ah! God, man. Okay. Yeah, they figured out. They figured out the meta against Dante real quick. Those guys would be dying super fast if they didn't figure out the wall strats. They don't even do anything interesting. They just, like, block and attack you and then get their back to a wall. Alright. Yeah, everyone said they hate these enemies. Hey, thank you, D-Like. Oh, I'm back here. Should I be here? Bang, bang, bang. Damn! Punch the shit out of this guy! You're not, he's still alive. Dickhead. Can you die, please? Damn, his weapons are fun, man. Like Jeet Kune Do and shit. Why does Dante sound so young in this game? Because I think he's like 20 years old. He is really young. This is Dante's origin story, pretty much. Which version of Dante is my favorite? So I'd say personality-wise, probably this game and Devil May Cry 4. I'd say design-wise, he's 19. I'd say design-wise, Devil May Cry 2. I'm not a big fan of the nipple belt in this. His gun holster covering his nipples. It's a little bit... It's not a terrible design, but it is what it is. DMC 2's design for Dante is fucking cool, man. Uh-oh. Can't see where I'm running. Okay. It's worth a shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, me no likey. Oh no, me no likey at all. Okay, you didn't go to hell. Damn, I feel like I'm playing Marvel 3, holy shit. Ow! Now you've really crossed the line. Really? Okay. Yeah, man, I don't think we've actually seen Dante's Devil May Cry 2 costume in anything outside of Devil May Cry 2. I mean, maybe the Shin Megami game or something like that. But, that would be amazing. That would be very happy with that shit. That would, dude, remember when Marvel Infinite was coming out, or was out, and we were looking at the costumes that the characters could potentially get the alternate costumes? Because some characters had alts, and they were still adding alts for the other Capcom characters and Marvel characters. Long story short, Dante, didn't have an alt, and they gave Dante his alt, and it was fucking Dino. They literally gave Dante his DMC costume. Funny enough, it looked better than Dante did. It was actually a good costume. Oh, that costume's in this game. Really? Okay, cool. They gave him the Dante costume. I was like, fucking serious, man? Really? And the weirdest part is that it actually looked really good. It's probably a better looking costume than his other one. What is this thing? Oh god, it's painful. Well, now that's dead. Ooh, enemy step. Okay. First, the Diesel outfit in DMC 2. I'm not wearing no that Old Navy bullshit. I think I'm good. Okay, I gotta kill these guys first. Oh shit. Fuckers. Okay. Yo, Excel's lover, dude, you've been gifting subs for like the past several streams, man. Thank you very much, dude. Congrats to everyone that got a gift sub again. If you managed to get multiple from Excel, thank you, dude. I lost where I was supposed to be going. I think Dante's model actually looks really good in this game, too. The funny thing is that, like, when they tried to put more detail to Dante's model in Marvel Infinite, it looked like trash. Mostly because the person they were using for those high-quality models just not doing a buenos job. It was a negative buenos. Negative buenos job. There's blue shit in here. Go to hell! Oh my god, Phoenix! Ugh! Ow. That was a terrible idea. Hey, you're supposed to chew on this. Okay. Yeah, I got high hopes for the new Dante as well. I think I'm just really looking forward to DMC 5, man. Like I'm having so much fun playing this game, and to think we can get another Devil May Cry that's as good as maybe Devil May Cry 3 makes me really happy. Yeah, I don't know. I do agree. Some of Dante's Devil May Cry trigger. Oh, like crap, Frank Castle. You gotta respond to Frank Castle's emote with our own dude bros. Yeah, the good old son of a bitch Predator. You son of a bitch. Woody Harrelson Dante, that's good. No, Woody Harrelson is now Carnage, so you cannot. He's no longer Woody, he's now Carnage. Yo, Eldorath, Mega Millennium, holy crap. Did all of you guys, did I just happen to be the channel that you landed upon where your Twitch Prime subs aren't being used? Thank you, dude, holy shit. Dreamcatcher Uzo, X Shiggy, thank you for the 16 months. Cute little Shawat, for the 2 gift subs. Horini JP, and Phoenix, thanks again, man. Kenyas Falco, thanks, dudes. I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah, there's not many parts of this playthrough that I haven't enjoyed. It's been really good. As I understand why, I can kind of understand why, when Marvel 3 happened, they chose this Dante instead of DMC 4 Dante, and they chose Virgil, you know, like all these DMC 3 characters instead of DMC 4. Even though, like, the funny thing is, Trish is more DMC... yeah, I think about it now. Trish is like DMC 4 Trish, and the... Dante and Virgil are straight DMC 3. It's really weird, they like mixed it up between. I'll still say, I know a lot of people like Trish. I was not thrilled that she was in fucking Marvel 3. She's one of those characters in Marvel 3, I don't hate her playstyle, I think she's interesting. But I'm like, fucking Trish? Really? Like, I think there's plenty of other really cool female characters they could have used in like another Devil May Cry, like, female. I would actually have preferred Lady over Trish. But, regardless. I mean, they mostly filled out the Capcom side of female characters in that game with Darkstalker characters. It was like Alicia and Shenko and stuff like that. I wish they kind of dug into the library a little bit more of Capcom females that wasn't just Darkstalkers, which is what they always do, and Devil May Cry. Oh, I'm at 3,000 bucks. I can't afford shit. Yeah, this music's great, right? I think the best thing about Trish was that she had, like, the Sparta sword. That was really cool. Guess we're going this way. And Street Fighter girls, yeah. I mean, but then they picked the wrong Street Fighter girls, like... I think when Marvel 3 came out, like, Jury wasn't even a thing yet, right? It was 2011? Ow. How the hell has Jury not been in a fucking Marvel vs. Capcom game? How is there no Street Fighter V representative in Marvel Infinite? Like, that never ended up happening. There was rumors that it was gonna be Rashid, which I thought would have been fine. But I'm blown away that Jury has not been in anything yet, because she's easily one of the best, like, most popular. These guys are dodging my shit now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right? What the hell did I just go into? I'm back. Yeah, Rashid would have been dope. I think so too. Why wasn't Alex in Marvel Infinite? Because Alex was in TVC. He already made his appearance in a Versus game. I think that's the reason. But, I mean, Sea Viper's playstyle was cool. She was just not the character I was expecting to be the Street Fighter 4 representative. I got Nevin, yeah. Wow, this place is all fucked up. Ibuki was supposed to be in TVC. Yeah, there was an interesting article that recently came out of, oh, I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Hey, I currently have that equipped, too. How convenient. It's funny, I came down here not that long ago. I think this was the moment in our playthrough back in 2012 when I said, how cool would it be if Dante could use a bike as a weapon? And is somebody actually... Like, yeah, I said it right here. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be badass if Dante could actually, like, use his bike as a weapon? I guess that's not that much of an original thought considering that's what he's doing right now. But, I did make that suggestion slash hope back in 2012, and then it came true. Somebody, I don't remember me saying that at all, but somebody went back to the old YoVideoGames video from 2012, and then they literally took the time gap of it and sent it to me on Twitter, and I said that shit. I was like, wow. But now that I watch this again, because I forgot about this scene, that wasn't that original of a thought, in my opinion. It was just cool. Yo, Parappa the Gamer, thank you for the 10, man. I wanted to donate a lot more, but I don't get paid until a little later in the week. I hope you and the guys rate the Fatality for MKX soon, as you did for MK9 was one of my favorites. Also, can I play DMC 5? Even if I only played the first two, yes. I'm pretty sure you're not going to have any issues. The game does a pretty good job at explaining stuff. I also called Joker ahead of time. Yeah, that's one of those like haphazard passing by comments that I don't really think about. I did say specifically, and someone fucking clipped it in a stream, that they're gonna put Joker from Persona in the game now, in Smash. There you go. Listen to all the stupid bullshit I say, chat. Some of it might end up being true. Yo, moly moly. Thanks, man. Ah, stupid lady, take it the normal way. Ah, stupid lady. I didn't mean to make her feel bad. Sorry. Now you've really crossed the line. Now I'm going to eat your spine. Give it now because it is mine. And that's because I make it rhyme. It's a good song. You should check it out. Style? Do I want to try? No, I have to stick on Swordmaster because it's almost leveled up to 3. It's almost up 3. Oh, chat, I can't do... I can't do raspy voices. Fuck. I'm sorry. Kings, thanks for the prime, man. Lionheart as well, but in 5 gift subs. Thanks, dude. Dolorance, Moly Moly, Messiah, Asther, and Parappa, thanks again for the 10 bucks, dude. Action. I only have 5 grand. What the fuck happened? Oh, I got some shitty ass... I spent 30 minutes talking to the stupid chat room. Chat room? Sorry. Sorry. I'm getting mad at you. Chat room, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at your mother. But I'm mad at your mother because I'm mad at you! I don't want to level up any guns. Mission starto. Crazed Assassin and Sega Saturn. Sega to Saturn, thanks again, man. I'm glad you've been here for 37 months. That makes me feel good. Mr. Segata. Ooh, angel dicks. Game Prodigy, what's with everyone giving 10 bucks? Thanks, dude. Here's some more support. Keep up the great work for the constant entertainment. Also on topic, Capcom Fighters suspending the one day they bring back Ruby Heart. Of course! She's an awesome character, deserves to shine. She is a cool character. Pirate chick, man. Oh god, I'm gonna get stabbed! Okay. Okay, Tuya. Ow, dickhead! Guys, can you get out of the fucking wall? Guys. Dickhead! Okay, we gotta figure out how these fuckers work. Okay, the hammer seems pretty good. You know what we're gonna have to do, chat? We're gonna have to go back and look at Dante in Marvel 3. Oh shit. I mean, we could do Marvel Infinite, but Marvel Infinite doesn't have a lot more stuff than Dante can do. Now you've really crossed the line. These enemies are annoying too. They didn't seem that interesting. They stay airborne, so I can't do much. Yeah, we gotta go back to Marvel 3. I think we should definitely do that if we get the chance. You know what? How about that? If we get through Devil May Cry 3 tonight, I was going to jump over to 4. But let's do that instead. Let's fire up Marvel 3 Dante and maybe MVCI Dante and see the cool shit they can do. The article that I was saying, sorry, a lot of shit happened. The article that I was saying was interesting was an article about the characters that got declined for Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. You fuckers. Ow. Holy shit, holy shit! So the hammer does some fucking damage. Fucking spider! Come on! Get your ass down here! Alright. Those guys died much faster, dude. Beowulf does damage. Beowulf does damage in this game, dude. Holy shit. No. It doesn't mean that I won't do Devil May Cry 4. We still have, like, how many? Maybe a day or two? I think... I'm not saying we're gonna skip 4. All I'm saying is that we could start 4, like, tomorrow. But tonight we could maybe spend a little bit of time instead of starting up 4 and just start up 4 on the next stream. Right? Sound good? We still have 2 days to go, yeah. And, well... I think I'll definitely be streaming it Thursday night. I think I actually have the good to go to stream the game. Maybe a bit earlier. So you know what, yeah, we'll see, chat. We'll see. Maybe I don't even beat this tonight. Virgil is a stinking piece of shit at the end of this game. Hold on a second, I'm curious, what difficulty am I on? What was I saying? Yo, Parappa the Gamer, 20 bucks, dude, and good evening, Max, thank you for the 6, man. Evening was saying, so I've been playing DOA 6, like KI, DOA has combo breakers of sorts, but unlike KI, DOA's netcode is mediocre. DOA's core gameplay online breaks down, and something becomes frustrating. I have no desire to continue playing this game. Like, you literally have... I'm on normal, okay. I'm sorry, developer custom, chat. Developer custom. Because I saw the game start up and it said easy, I was like, I'm not on easy, am I? I think Beowulf is just that beefy. The thing you're describing, Evening Max, is, my exact feelings with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and my exact feelings with Dragon Ball FighterZ. The online is just too frustrating in those games. There's just, like, too much Too much shit that's happening too fast that you have to keep control of. And it kind of just hurts it, like... There's just too much... There's too much shit. So... And I played very little, I played very little DOA 6 online, and I spent hours learning these badass Hayabusa combos that take all this execution, all this crazy cancel bullshit I had to do. Had a ton of fun doing Hayabusa combos, right? Ton of fun. Dreamcatcher, though, thank you, Dreamcatcher, Uzo. I went online, and everything fell apart. Like, I could barely even keep control of my character and counterpoke people and stop people from pressing buttons because the net play was just so rough. People saying it gets better, like the PC version's better, and I'm sure it does. It's just that from that one experience of all the matches I had, I was like, holy shit, dude. Sucks. But I don't disagree with you. That's the big stupid whale thing that was down there. Are enemies gonna pop here? I find it weird that they wouldn't. Yeah, and I actually don't think DOA is a bad fighting game. It's got some very weird practices in it, and they've even admitted that they're going to be fixing some of that shit, so thank God. Like, unlocking costumes and stuff. That is a super pain in the ass. You can jump on the whale? Really? I'm gonna go back and check that. But... the actual combat and doing combos in the game is really fun. The article story was just that there was some cool characters that they were talking about that they were going to include in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Is that it? And they didn't. Like, there was like characters like Leon and shit like that. I heard, I mean, I can't say who it came from, but it's been like 10 plus years, so I can talk about it. There was a developer I had a conversation with a long time ago, I won't say who, that Leon was a top contender for Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Like, Resident Evil 4 Leon. Because of fucking course, right? But at the time, another zombie franchise was really big. On top of the doorway. Another zombie franchise was really big at the time, and it was called Dead Rising. And Tatsunoko vs. Capcom was also like gonna come to the West as well. So they ended up using Frank West because they thought that Westerners loved Frank West. Like, they were under the impression that, oh man, people from not Japan just love this Frank West guy. Oh, cool. Concentrated mashing. People from the West love this Frank West guy, so we're gonna put Frank West in the game. That was their thought process behind never having Leon. And the same reason why Frank was in Marvel 3 and, like, stuff like that. Like, it's like one of those genuine, like, slap your fucking head, like, oh my god, what were they? Oh my god. Instead of Leon Kennedy? And I admit, some people like Frank. I understand why they put him into Infinite because of story reasons for Spider-Man, but man, that shit wasn't worth it. Really, there was like no... I was happy because I got Mega Man X and I got Strider. Like, I was thrilled with that shit. And then eventually Venom and Monster Hunter and stuff. So I was really happy with my character selection in Marvel Infinite. But like, anyone with eyes could tell you... Oh shit, the tower's rotating. Anyone with an eyes or a brain could tell you that this roster sucks compared to Marvel 3. Like, sucks. Does this change where this goes? Yeah, Winter Soldier's a badass character, too. Is this different now? I'm trying to figure out which part of the tower changes, so does this go outside to a different area? No, it's still the front, okay. Figuring out how it works. Yeah, how the hell did Matarasu not make it? How the fuck does Wesker not make it And the biggest guess is that they were eventually going to add them later. You know, they were eventually going to add characters down the line. And I'm like, okay, you're going to piss people off though. That's like the same issue that could potentially be happening with Mortal Kombat, not talking about leaks aside. If characters like Reptile or Ermac or Smoke or the popular like ninja characters, right, that are really cool, that people really enjoy, that have been in almost every single fucking Mortal Kombat game, if they're not there and they end up being DLC and they feel like kind of like mainstay characters, people are gonna be mad. Like, people will be pissed. If like Reptile looks great but he's DLC, like, that shit did not go good for some other games. They've really crossed the line. So I don't know, we'll see. Is DOA 6 worth buying currently? Well, it depends on how much you like DOA. I have issues with its online. The core combat's really really fun. My perspective is super jacked right now. Holy shit. This thing needs to have a bigger shadow underneath it because I can't see dick. I want to get those orbs, man. Does MVCI still have a dedicated community? It does. MVCI's tournament at EVO was actually stacked. Like, they could not have any more entrants. And when I went to that side of the room to watch the MVCI finals, there was no chairs, there was no room to really watch it except from far away. So there's still a dedicated community. I mean, the problem is that like everyone, so many people hate the game, so because of the issues which are completely valid, like, you know, the graphics and the roster. But gameplay-wise, I reiterate again and again, I had a lot of friends that did not get into Marvel 3, that were not fans of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but were huge classic Marvel vs. Capcom fans. Marvel 2, you know, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, stuff like that. These guys that didn't adopt Marvel 3 loved MVCI, and it was because of gameplay. And it wasn't down to, what the hell, I can't hit this motherfucker? Oh my god. It all came down to gameplay. Like, they didn't like the gameplay of Marvel 3 very much. They felt it was too weird. So a lot of my old arcade buddies, like the guys I grew up playing Marvel vs. Capcom with in arcades, MVC2, they all still fucking play Infinite. Weird. And I can feel that way because Marvel Infinite feels a lot like an old Capcom fighting game. It's like, there's aspects to it that kind of just do. Oh yeah, OST is not great. There's very few songs in Infinite that are actually good. Fuck! Get me talking about MVCI, chat, I'll be talking all day. And that's the thing, those people still love playing that game. I mean, I ended up making the game not look bad. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the mods on PC, the actual visual mods, like not even changing character models and shit, just changing the way the Unreal Engine processes like shadows and depth of field and those things, like, even just fixing that shit made MVCI look a lot better. So there was a conscious effort to make that game just look like butt. And then I switched to the PS4 version, I'm like, oh my god, dude, this game really does look bad. No shit, dude. Marvel Infinite really does look bad if you just play it without any modification. It is fucking rough. Ow! Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and that's, I mean, reused assets in a fucking Capcom or a Marvel game isn't that big of an issue. Like, what's everyone's favorite fucking MVC? Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is like everyone's favorite, most cherished goddamn fighting game ever. Admittedly so. You know why? Because its roster's huge. It took back in the year like 2000. It took the Smash Brothers approach of everyone's here. So of course everyone fucking loved it. I'm about to die. So everyone loved it. Reused assets isn't a problem as long as they look better than the previous game. Like that's the issue. They put the characters back and they looked fucking worse. How did they work worse? I don't. There was clearly some sort of miscommunication. That was going on there. Maybe I gotta hit the other one outside? Hold on a second. Oh no. What in God's name? Doesn't look like fun at all. So, I mean, that was the big issue, is that I don't think people would have been bummed if MVCI had like 45, maybe like at least 40 characters. Like, if it came out and it had 45 plus characters, and a lot of those were returning like the popular characters from Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate, like Marvel 3 Ultimate, that'd have been a lot better. I mean, the fact that they still look bad wouldn't have been painful. But if that game looked good and they brought back like Amaterasu and Phoenix Wright and Wesker and a lot of the characters that people, and Magneto and, you know, fucking X-Men, if all that shit happened, then we'd be in a much different situation right now with MVCI. X-Men was, and yeah, it was one thing on top of the other. Game looks like crap. Starting roster sucks. No goddamn X-Men in it. What in the hell is going on? Ow! Fucking Spoder! I don't like you, Spoder. I don't like you, Spoder! I'm sick of this fucking Spoder, man. Why does he not die? I don't think I actually have to kill those guys. You dickhead. I need all the tiny Spoders to die. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm just reiterating things that people have been saying since before the game was fucking out. But, yeah, like I don't feel that reusing assets and animations is a problem. Tekken 7 just came out, and that shit reuses animations from Tekken fucking 2. Like, there is not an issue with that, as long as there's enough new stuff and it looks different to keep people interested in a new game. Like, fighting games are the king of reused assets. They've been doing that shit since the early 90s. So that's not the problem. The problem is that they reused the wrong assets, and the ones they used looked worse. Fuck. They still have I'd actually say, like, if there was in somewhere out there. Oh, fuck you, Dante. There we go. If there is something somewhere out there, people working on another game that is the Versus series that includes these characters, then then as long as they look different, you can use as many fucking characters from UMVC3 as you want. Just use all of them. Reuse the shit out of all of them. Make them look pretty. God damn it. Make them look pretty. Make them look fucking pretty. Rotate the thing. Do I have to go back and rotate it? Oh, that one. Yeah. I want Gambit, right? I mean, well, so the idea is that... Hang on a second. The idea is that if you go back and you look at how many characters are in UMVC3, how many characters are in MVCI, and you take all those characters, right? All like the new characters, the Captain Marvel, the Venom, the Black Widow, Jetta, like all these new characters, and all the DLC characters, and you add them together, you have like a roster of like 65 characters, maybe close to it. 65 fucking characters. Granted, do you need to use every single character from MVCI or every single character from Marvel 3 from UMVC3? No. Like, it's obvious that Spencer could probably take a fucking hike. It's obvious that Phoenix, not Phoenix Wright, Phoenix, like Jean Grey, can probably take a fucking hike, and we're good without seeing that chick dominate the game all over again. There's definitely a few characters, if you go back to UMVC3, like Shenko, like, I think people would be okay if Shenko didn't come back, maybe for another Darkstalker character. Like, you could take the game down, like, 20 characters potentially, and just be like, hey, let's make 10 brand new characters or 10 characters that can come back. Like, stick the X-Men back in, and then make Captain Commando a character, let's put Gambit in there, let's do all the shit that people want. Like, there's still a lot to put Asura in it, like, there's still a lot of shit that you could do, because there's so much that's already actually done. Sure, you gotta, like, tailor their moves for their new game, and that comes down to gameplay and balancing, and that is no small task. But, most of the shit is definitely ready to go from previous games. It's not like the animations were really bad in Marvel 3, you know? Dude, Marvel 3 took a shit ton of animation. Marvel 3 took a shit ton of animations from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. So, reused assets isn't the issue. That ain't the problem. Marvel vs. Capcom, one of the most cherished fighting games of all time, is 90% reused assets, and people love it. And you know why people love it? Because there's a lot of characters. Smash Ultimate is a shit ton of reused assets. Why do people love it? Because there's a lot of characters. Smash Ultimate is like the greatest example of more sales. I'd be down with Jean Grey if it's Jean Grey and not... You know what? No. I don't think Jean Grey is better than many of the other X-Men female characters. I understand what they were going for with Dark Phoenix, but she had her time in the sun. She literally blew the sun up on everybody. A lot. So she's good. How about Jean Grey as one of those characters you put on the back seat for Psylocke or Rogue? Like, let's get Psylocke or Rogue back because they are fighters. They were popular in the games they were in before. They've been in these games, so like their moveset is already kind of figured out. Rogue is neat because she can, like, you know, take abilities from other characters. Psylocke's cool because she's a fucking badass ninja chick. Like, Jubilee would be great. Fuck, man. Like, Jubilee was already in Marvel vs. Capcom, but she was just an assist. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, but... There's easily some characters that you can look at from the previous games and be like, we don't have to bring back every single character. It's just... There's a lot of them that were not brought back that should have been. Excuse me. Yeah, Iceman was cool. I mean, who knows? You can actually make Iceman look really cool with modern day graphics, right? War0914, Danny DG, Wrexham C. Kinnis, thank you for the multiple bits, man. Shinji as well, and Super Bro, thank you for the 664. Ronin Shin, Create Carnage, Mr. Falco, Legit Pumpkins. Thank you. If you're bringing in new X-Men, who do you bring in? That's a good question. So do we acknowledge the fact that the X-Men exist beyond Jim Lee's X-Men? Like beyond like Mojo and everything like that? Do we do that? Nightcrawler's pretty great. Nightcrawler could be badass, man. Imagine he does aerial rave and he teleports up. Fuck. Negasonic Teenage, she's pretty good. I don't know if Beast would be great. I think Beast is kind of basic, right? We already got Cable, which I think Cable is like an absolute, like, but he's already been in NBC. Morph. Omega Red's already been there, so it's like new. If they were to bring in new X-Men, like who would they bring? Beast is just furry Hulk for the most part. Well, I mean, yeah, Beast would, yeah. How cool would it be if Beast had a Blanca skin? I think that'd be hilarious. Oh, I think it would be hilarious. Oh, yeah. What's his name? But he's mostly like Cable. The other guy, a part of X Factor. Oh, Archangel would be badass. My God. Yeah, Archangel I think would be really cool. Damn, so many suggestions. Can't even scroll up. Bishop. Yeah. I don't know if is Bishop's powers a lot different than Cable's? They definitely like have similar outfits and shit, but I don't think Bishop is like, I don't think Bishop has the crazy like techno virus, right? Yo, Imperfect Hero, thank you for the 10, man. Sabretooth, I'd like to see Sabretooth come back. Quicksilver could also be really fucking cool. I can tell you one Marvel character, chat, that I don't know how, and it was actually in the discussion for Marvel 3 but didn't happen when the developers were talking about it, that should absolutely happen is, and it's, oh my God, Apocalypse playable would be sick. One character from Marvel proper, not just X-Men, how in the fuck does Blade not make it into a Versus game? And I think the reason they felt is that he's too similar to Dante. Which I get, but come on, man. The fuck does Blade not make it into a fighting game? Or Daredevil, dude, or fucking Daredevil. Like, how the hell did Daredevil not... He turned into a background character? Jesus. Jesus. And it's the only reason it's on my mind is that there's been a lot of like Marvel 4 rumors and shit, and it's all bullshit. It's not, it doesn't boil down to any actual details, and because I've looked into it. It's just like, it just puts that shit in your head. But then it's like, I would still be fucking worried, even if it was real. I don't know, after Infinite. Oh shit. Wait, I have to not look at you guys. Can you fuckos come over here? Oh my God. Annoying ass enemy. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Ow! Ow! Fuck. Ow, dude, how do I get over this without being dead? Okay, I got all the bullshit. Let me get the fuck out of here. Ow! I can't walk on that? Alright. Ow! Jesus, man, how do you jump over this without hitting the top? very carefully is the answer. Sorry. Oh, jump dive kick. I'm an idiot. So now I gotta figure out how to get back. Right? I don't have double jump yet. Not on this weapon. Double jump is weapon to weapon. I didn't want to do that? No? No? Oh, fuck. Turn it back? I think it should be good now, right? Royale and cheese, thank you, dude. That is true, yeah. Dr. Octopus was close to being in Marvel 3. Dude, Doc Ock was gonna be in fucking... Oh wait, no, that was Green Goblin. Green Goblin was heavily hinted to be in Marvel Infinite, but just didn't happen. Oh my god. I don't think I'm supposed to go in here, right? I don't think this is right. No, this is not right. Phelan Darksword and Game Prodigy, thank you guys. Was Bison teased at some point? He wasn't. I just felt like, how sick would it be if, you know, Marvel Infinite got its Season 2, and it was like the return of, it was like villain oriented, and it was the return of like X-Men and, and like Bison, and how sick would it have been if they emulated the X-Men versus Street Fighter intro where the characters shake hands and instead of Ryu and Cyclops, it's Magneto and Bison shaking hands. Like, fuck, man. People would have blown up. It would have been hype as... And they actually looked cool. It would have been hype as shit. I think I gotta turn this bitch... once more? I think I gotta turn this bitch once more. I just think that imagery in general, I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, there's some really weird, iconic, like, imagery in fighting games, or just talking about iconic imagery in fighting games. Like, for example, the Versus screen in Marvel 2 is iconic. Like, people cosplay, for crap's sake, as the Versus screen of Marvel 2. The one shot of Marvel 1 artwork of the characters looking sideways at each other, is iconic. Like, it's duplicated in comics and manga and like a bunch of shit. That shit's like super iconic. The Tekken 3 cover is super iconic too. Like, there's another Marvel thing aside, freaking Ryu shaking hands with Cyclops is also iconic as hell. What the fuck? These fire spiders fucking suck. You piece of shit. Problem is that they don't stun. Why'd I just retarget? Damn, spoders. Is there more? No. Jesus. Armored spiders. I still think Capcom All-Stars is the way to go. I agree. I think Capcom All-Stars is the way to go, and they get the guy that made this game to make it. They get the guy that made... They get Itsuno to do it. That's the way to go. In my opinion. It's the same guy that made this game, made Star Gladiator, that made Rival Schools, that made Project Justice, that made Power Stone, that made Street Fighter Alpha, that made one of the Darkstalkers games. Same dude. He would be perfect. He understands like the Capcom legacy enough to go back to fighting games again. Yeah, no shit. The same guy that made Devil May Cry 3 and 5 made a whole shit ton of stuff. Whole shit ton of fighting games. And CVS 2. Yeah, and Capcom versus SNK 2.
He plucks the threads that make us dance finger and toe. We surrender, enjoy, to the lowest of the foul and rank. We submerge through darkness, rancid filth. Hour by hour, we move downward, ever closer to hell, in a slow, steady gait. Now, let the world resonate.
Rap God!
Gluttony, greed, envy, lust, wrath, and pride. A bell of chaos that tolls human desires. After 2,000 long years, the once sealed gate to the demonic world will open. Destruction! Carnage and despair! Let your instincts drive. Trap this world in fear, as its very name, timid gloom, strikes terror into the heart of mankind. Then I will become the ultimate ruler of this wasteland, engulfed with pandemonium. The demonic power that Sparta once imprisoned will be
He seems committed. Or he's gonna get committed. This is... We're getting there, chat. I forgot how many missions are in here, but I think we definitely have a good chance tonight.